what, Katie? Can you ask them how they feel about your what's your favorite Warframe, Katie? I don't think I've ever asked you that. And tell me why it's Loki. I'm just kidding. just kidding. But for real though. So, mommy, that's very reasonable and very very exceptional choice. We love muscle mommy around these parts. This is why I actually receive uppies every time I do Cascade. It's for the muscle mommies, you know? Canonical lore. Loki mains all three of us like getting uppies from muscle mommies. It's facts. Very truthiness. If you know what that word is. It's actually a word. I hate it. Katie, have they mentioned what the answer to that is? What muscle mommy's toes smell like? How's that conversation going? Fortuna 69. I got knocked out of operator form. Or okay, still got it. Cool. Just trying to get towards for your Magnus. Profit taker. Wait, for your Magnus? What turrets do you need for your Magnus? The Magnus takes turrets? Don't lie to me, Katie. You like it there? Don't lie to me. You're out there. You rank. What? I bet Katie's the leader of that group. So relaxing. Thanks. That's the nicest way anybody's ever told me I'm boring. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Not very good at taking compliments. Like a Jedi when it comes to deflecting comments. Comments? Compliments. Marenin, welcome in. Cheese. 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 Marenin. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi. Let's go hi. Blue Mingby, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? Everybody go follow Merlin. Follows every... Sorry, I'm not able to follow super quick. Alright, there we go. Get followed. Did they give you Osco for the follow? Everybody go follow Murder. How was stream? What'd you get up to? Do you like streaming the Warframes? What'd you get up to? I'm gonna snoop. If I don't die in my snoops. You did. MR16. I ran out of bad Warframe puns. Please help. Sorry, I'm trying to look that up while doing a level cap cascade. Excuse my rudeness. You didn't follow me. I'm honored. Oh. Sorry, I'm kind of a shitposter. But hello. What'd you get up to? Also, what's your favorite Warframe? And who you gonna riz for, Warframe 1999? For those that don't know that came in on the raid, hello, I'm Grey Bardini. I am a disabled combat veteran. I stream Warframe, sometimes other stuff, but just mainly Warframe. I'm currently stuck in a plant. Help! Let me unstuck. Freedom! Okay, sorry. That was only a mild bit of panic. But anyway, disabled combat veteran, stream Warframe. I've played this game for like over 10 years. I like to do cellular builds and stuff. And I like to give build help. I kind of dabble in all the late games and I like to teach it. I don't like to carry necessarily. I like to make people stand up on their own 2 feet. Give them the tools and resources to do so. And yes, it was Warframe. Spent all 3.5 hours doing a single lich. Oh my goodness. Did you do the thing where you forgot to like change your Requiem mods? Because I do that all the time. I'm like, oh, it's this. I unlocked it, and then the load out of the mission, and my ADHD brain goes. So anyway, time to never think about that again. And then in the next mission, I'm like, crap. I forgot to change it again. To do that, I do that a lot. Anyway. Oh my god. My game kind of lagged there. That was some damage. Some damage calculations. This is my first time bringing Titania to level cap cascades. We need more volts for this. I'm gonna need to... Anyway. So I'm trying to complete the MR1 test. No, wait, no, MR1, the MR5 test. MR5's coming out soon. I need help with that test. Oh, dang, level cap. Titania, haven't seen that before. Have you got one? I've done 23 different Warframes to level cap. And this is the first one that I'm technically kind of, if you turn your head sideways, using shield gating as my primary defense. I don't like shield gate spamming. And to me, I will find ways for cascades to not use shield gating as my primary defense. Technically, my primary defense for this is copium and speed. Mostly a lot of speed, like movement speed, not the other thing. Probably could have said that better. Oh yeah. If you need to raid and run, by all means, please do. Please take care of yourself. I encourage the raid and run, as the homies say. I follow you. I will probably be hanging out at some point in the future for your stream, because I like to do that with the friendos and stuff. But if you want to hang out too, that's fine. I appreciate you. Sorry, I'm a little slow on messages. I try to read everybody's messages. Sometimes I miss it. I am dyslexic and scatterbrained as all can be, but I try to read everybody's message. But it's a little harder to do when I'm running a brand new frame to level cap cascade. Last time I did Oberon was super chill. I've done a bunch, but shield gating is never my first defense. To me, that's just, excuse me being a bit cheeky and rude for the haha memes. It's a bit copium, it's a bit of like, I don't like doing that, so I'm not going to do that. I will find other interesting ways. It's a self-limiter, but it is what it is. Oh gosh. I'm farming towards so much. Now suddenly a power still in my head, never picked up. That's beautiful. I guess shield gauge is not fun unless part of the kit. Like Caliban or Protea. See, wait, is it a part of Caliban's kit? Hold on a minute. Protea, 100%. Hildren, 100%. It's part of Caliban's? What do I know? Copium and speed. Yeah. It's just not. Yeah. So I guess there's a distinction I have to make. When I say shield gating, I'm saying it as my primary defense, because you know, even on Revenant, you can use shield gating, but Revenant's primary defense is not shield gating, it's just Mesmer Skin. Rolling Guard doesn't count. But, oh god, I'm running out of messages. Use Shade with Sevagoth to nuke maps and shield gating. No shield gating required. Love it. Yeah, I do that all the time. Also, Loki, I think I was hanging out in your stream yesterday. It was today. I don't remember. I was trying to lurk a little bit. Gold. But using... Oh, yeah. Shade with Sevagoth? Yeah. Shade with Sevagoth is such a vibe. I've been doing it for so long. I'll just do max efficiency. You got Thrustagoth. Humpagoth is great. Just max energy economy, 5 cast speed shards. Just move them hips. All the way to level cap. As long as you don't shoot, you never break Shade stealth. Or the stealth dog. Anything. Titania is indeed much speed. Yeah. Prefer Overguard to shields, honestly. I guess, yeah, I don't really rely on either. I am relying on Overguard as supplement, but it's like, just, you know what I mean? I like tanking or stealthing. I'm lazy. Oh no, it's raining. It's been raining here, and I've been sleeping so good. Abstract Madness. Thank you for the follow, friend. I'm so sorry to my teammates AJ and Bigfoot right now. I'm being like trying to catch up with chat, but also not be carried. Do I not have my buffs? I'm hitting like I don't have my buffs. I'm hitting like I don't have my buffs. Okay. Again, sorry. I'm just gonna hide it for a second and catch up with chat. We have ads in a minute. No. Oh, my dyslexia. We got ads now. Yeah, since you trying to reach in shields like crazy. I'll answer those after the ads. I don't want people to miss out on stuff. Why is raining bad? You're gonna sleep so hard tonight? Yeah, sleeping when it rains out. Ugh, knocks all the humidity down, all the allergens. So good, so good, Rick. Let me know if you can hear me. Abstract, by the way. I don't know if you're in an ad. I don't want to respond to them not hear me. I'll just wait. We'll hang out with ad-free Bezos.
Spent.
24 more seconds. I'll catch up with chat. Ka-chow. Rain is nice. What's shooting me? Says there's an enemy here? Says he's here. It's around here somewhere. Okay, we'll go back from the ads. Abstract Madness, thank you for the follow. I don't know how much we missed. I try not to say too much when ads going on because, I don't know. It's bad enough we have to watch ads. I don't want to make people like miss content too. So Sentient can regen his shields instantly. Wait to like max? I guess let me give you a little bit of my lingo. So to me, I like shield tanking is totally viable. But isn't his more like shield tanking? I know he gets a bit of invulnerability when he does his like whoop it up laser time. Not that I would use that as like my primary defense, but there's an invisible ghost here, which I do understand is a bit of an oxymoron. My arcane pistolier to activate. There we. Nope, that's not arcane pistolier. Okay. So he's getting shields. Your gen shields. Does he have like an arcane barrier effect? Because I feel like he does. Sorry, to debate a little. I feel like he does. Or more of like a shield tanking, right? Sentience regen. That's how he shield gates. Does it give like an arcane aegis, like a constant regen and a constant like invulnerability because of that, like arcane aegis gives? Again, sorry, the ad was not the best timed. All my homies say pre-rolls though. I've never heard such a basic but about warframes. You can follow. Yeah, I just everybody has a build philosophy, and I do mine in my own way. I joke about this or that, about, you know, obviously, haha, funny is mine has to be the best, but I mean, play the game you want to play. If you don't like doing Steel Path, you're totally valid. You're not a bad player because you don't like to do Steel Path. That's irrelevant. Video games are about having fun, and I'm just incredibly lazy. That's my philosophy. It is revolves purely around that I want to achieve great things with not a lot of work, or have like do them in interesting or fun ways. But if I'm doing work that I don't enjoy, that's not video gaming. That's work. I like to have fun. I also don't look anything up outside of literally like what y'all tell me, my friends tell me, or what I figure out by myself. Well, there's the wiki, of course, but those beautiful human beings that just don't get any credit for the work they do. Yeah, I don't really look anything up. I'm a casual gamer, just kind of vibe. I fuck around and find out at such a high level that it is almost disgusting sometimes. Like I've gone through all of Thrones and Liberty with like outreading anything. Granted, I have some like homies that really help me, but I really help me. The game has a lot of dailies. It's like ages. It's constant. Oh. Oh. I didn't know that. I thought it would. I feel like they might patch that then. I mean, they don't. Awesome. But, you know, because they normally patch things like that. They normally, like, Rack to Dark Dagger used to do that. The Blast Shards, the Topaz Shards used to do that. Oh. That changes a lot. Oh. That changes, like, everything. I'm bringing Caliban to level cap next then. I thought people were just, like, shield gating their way to level cap. See, this tells you how much I look up. Not anymore. I don't make builds in a vacuum. Like I said, I've been playing for 10 years. Most of my builds have been kind of in a vacuum, but I mean, even what I'm doing right now, like, if I would have never discovered this. I'm not that guy. I discover Ruvox and other things. Oh, I gotta go to the next room. Go, Mo. Rain is nice. Makes me sleep. I'm trying to stay awake. Oh, it's so lovely. Just smelling rain. I love smelling rain. Just out there. Just give it a really long, uncomfortable sniff. Hey, casual gamer, he says, we're playing level cap kick. This is a good chuckle. Was it Uncle Brandwin. Welcome in, friendo. I mean, yeah, I am casual. I'm not meta. I'm just a casual. Meta would require me to look things up. I'm too dumb to read. I have to reserve all my reading power to dyslexically read chant. And I appreciate y'all's patience. I guess to say people could be meta and bad. They could also be casual and good. I don't know, just my perspective, whatever it's worth. I have no idea. Like, there's people that do like meta cascades. I don't know how they do it. I didn't even know there was tile trackers and things like that until somebody else brought it up. It was like, "Are we doing the tile tracker?" And I was like, "The what?" I'm sorry, the what? I'm just out here beating things with a club. Level crap cascade requires silly knowledge. You can definitely play it casually. Yeah. I don't know. You just do it. Am I the most efficient? I have no idea. I love how accessible people will like Octavian and make the game for people too. Yeah, I think Revenant's great. I mean, I think this is why I push my like Loki propaganda with mods and things like that. Loki does too. You just press one button, you're invisible. You put on safeguard swap, you press another button, you're immortal. You're more immortal than Revenant. I did the 60i boss with Loki without moving. All I did was shoot and safeguard swap an enemy every like 15 seconds. That was it. But anyway, yeah, Revenant 2, there's quite a few Warframes that are beautiful like that. This is like when I teach people this stuff, because I do teach a lot of people level cap. Like I taught AJ, we're running with now. I taught AJ how to do level cap cascades and stuff, and he's like the badass now. Like, well, I mean, he was badass before, but you know what I mean. He's a cascade badass now. He just goes through and he carries like everybody. He's great. But when I teach people, yeah, I haven't played like Loki or Revenant, just because you can sit just immortal. Having that safeguard swap or mesmer skin makes things so easy. Even more so with Loki, being able to just ignore Nullifier's existence is beautiful. Smell of grain. Pet Richter or Ricker. Yeah. What is it? Becca mentioned that earlier, Cupcake. That's the same word. And that's how I know what it is because I had to look it up because I'm dumb. Words are hard. I also think in shapes. I also really want to express this. I don't mid-max any of my builds. I'm just really good at shooting from the hip. I think with shapes and how they interact in my head, I don't actually do any math. I'm just like, I Kentucky windage that shit. I'm like, I reckon this will work. Slap some multipliers on there. Yeah, looking good. And then I do, and it kind of works out. That's why I'm called Meatball Man. It's the first one to take Grendel's augment to level cap. Well, as far as content creators go. I'm sure there's plenty of legends out there that don't stream that are much, much better than I am. You don't even look at numbers. You're right. I don't. I'll turn off my damage numbers. I'll do it. I think I won't. I'm gonna turn off my damage numbers right now. That's it. That's it. No damage numbers. I'm gonna die for this bit. I almost died for that. I hope you're happy. I tried Calaman and Cascade, but without prime footed, you die around 2k. You don't have to talk about this game, Bigfoot. You were literally sitting at level camp with me in Cascade as a 3-man. I don't. You're a legend. I suck at this game. You're amazing. Got a build question. Play spammy Loki, but also, oh goodness. Oh God. I don't have any hit registry without numbers. I don't need them. Kind of funny just watching things die. Just like, was it me that killed them? Don't know. Want to use Dragon and Kana heavy builds. Arcane exposure or normally arcane exposure, but either of them, if you're using the heavy attack with Nankanas, it will help that hit. It will hit with the initial hit. It won't help with the following slash proc on just how those work. Aha! Revive myself. Ghost. Okay, that. Okay, cool. Sorry, lost my buffs. So I still think that the corrosive, like 240% corrosive off of exposure is just a lot. Like that is an incredible amount. That's really hard and shouldn't be understated. So probably that. If you want to have a fun time, if you use your companion to proc, what do you call it? Proc magnetic, you can get melee vortex to pull people in from 18 meters, and there's no cooldown on it. There's just basically a 50-50 when you kill an enemy. So if you kill a group of enemies, you probably have a few different vortexes to pull in. I like doing that for more single target crit weapons, just because it kind of makes them a bit more AoE. But yeah, animosity is also super valid. It'll make that slash proc bigger, where the element off of exposure won't. But being that we're kind of more so in the HP, HP is our biggest challenge now as far as when we're taking down enemies. Armor is less so. That slash proc isn't as slash in general isn't as valuable as was, because that's the element to, like, you know, take on armor or bypass armor more so. So I still think exposure, because it is like a unique multiplier. And this is also hard for me to generalize without actually seeing the build and stuff. Because if you're building like a lot of element already, you'll be over investing. But if you have just go like full crit hit, big heavy hit things, and then you only use, what do you call it? You only use exposure as your element, then it's like a unique multiplier, and it's super good. Why aren't you dying? There we go. That Eximus with that 10,001, I didn't know that can happen. Yeah, it can happen during fissure missions. Because the fissure spawn can bump them up by a level or two. I've seen a 10,002. It's kind of why I call these runs level 10,000 runs. The big reason is just because level 9,999 is a bit of a mouthful. Hey, yo. I think I'm... Whoops. No. Oh. Bigfoot, you legend. I missed a boot and found out. Okay, sorry, out of focus there. Da-da-da-da-da-da. If I ever missed that body now, loot that body. Cookie! How you doing, Cookie? It's been a minute. I can't tell what's hitting or not hitting. Okay, maybe I should have a little bit of damage numbers. No, 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 no. Commit to the bit. You're okay? Good to hear. Okay, I think my buffs are working. It's I can't tell what's active or not because I can't tell if I'm hitting enemies. Maybe I took a bit more than I can chew when it comes to this